What is the hardest thing you've ever done in Roblox? For some of you, that might be beating a hard game or challenge, and for others, it may be completing a difficult hobby. But for me, it was this journey. A journey to become top 100 on the leaderboard of the ultra hard badge list. A challenge that would test my absolute limits and skills as a Roblox player. But what even is the ultra hard badge list? Well, it's a list of the hardest badges in all of Roblox. You know, the things you get by doing something simple in a game. Yeah, well, an average badge that sits on this list would take you hours or even days. These badges are so hard that not even 1,000 people have gotten more than 5 of them. And then there's me. An average Joe Schmo that can't even aim. But maybe, just maybe it's possible that I can get on this leaderboard and prove everybody wrong. Well, at the beginning, I had to start somewhere. And to be honest, I didn't really want to play any of these games. But after convincing myself enough, I decided on one of the easier badges, which was Winter Apricity from Climbing Game. To get this badge, you need to complete the hardest mountain in the game, which you first have to unlock. Okay, I have not played this game in a while. First of all, to even access the mountain, we need to get some money. I have no idea how expensive the mountain is, so we're gonna have to guess. Oh my god! Alright, this is not looking good so far. Alright, let's get it started then. Oh, this is kind of tough. What? Now, the reason why I chose this badge as the first for this challenge is because I have played Climbing Game before, and I'm familiar with the gameplay. So going in, I was thinking, this wouldn't be that hard. But what happened was the complete opposite. Ooh, okay, it's got a little kick. Alright, time to lock in. What? What? I have to restart all over again? Oh my! Oh, now I have to do a 180. Hold on. Ooh! So onto the blue one and 360. Ooh! I almost slipped off. Wait, where'd I go? Left or right? Oh, there's a flag there. You know. Ooh! Oh, don't tell me. I have to go back over there again. Why did I? Oh my! I knew I shouldn't have gone for the flag. Whoa, what just happened? And zipline. Okay, is this the end? If you couldn't tell, it was not the end. Matter of fact, that was barely the beginning. After dying to the next section way too many times, I decided to call it a day and come back well rested tomorrow. Yeah, no, I'm not playing this, bro. I'm not good. Goodbye. But what I didn't know at the time was how difficult the mountain got later on. I would keep falling on the easiest jumps, which demotivated me even more. I'm roping. No, no, no. Oh my god. Like, who is messaging me right now? I'm not a After countless attempts though, I had finally reached the final stretch. I knew it was now or never, so I had to lock in. Oh my, oh my. This looks menacing. But unfortunately, right before the finish line, crimp, crimp, humble, hold, hold. Wait, is this it? Wait. There's no way. Oh my god! Oh, I beat it. I beat it, guys. Holy bro. I actually didn't think it was the end. I fluked the whole ending, bro. Wait, I beat it? Wow, I didn't actually think I would complete it on my first final stretch attempt. Maybe these badges aren't actually so difficult. Well, anyway, if you're wondering why I have 3 badges instead of 1, it's because I got them from my previous video. And currently the 100th person on the leaderboard has 12 badges, which means I need to get 9 more. That sounds like a lot, but the climbing game wasn't that bad, so maybe it is actually possible. Only one way to find out, I guess. While looking for a second badge to obtain, I stumbled across a familiar face. Pressure, a game you have probably played before, actually has a badge on the list called "We didn't playtest to make sure this was possible." And as the name suggests, it's an insanely hard badge to get inside of Pressure, requiring you to get to the end of the ridge without using lockers. The main difficulty of this badge comes from the RNG, as you can have the most amazing run ever, but suddenly, if you get a bad room generation, you instantly die.
What the f was that? Yo, I just seen a black
angler.
No, I mean a black bro. What the f?
Nevertheless, Pressure is a really good game, which I actually enjoy, so I will get this badge. Is what I would say if they hadn't removed the badge from the list. Yes, you heard that correctly. They removed this badge for being too easy. I don't know who in their right mind decided to make this change, because when I was trying to get this badge for over 6 hours straight, by the way, I was genuinely losing my mind. Like I didn't even... What? Wow, that's funny. What? Oh my... Yo, chill. Oh, there, let me just get shot, I guess. Oh my... Because they removed Pressure from the list, I had to pick another badge. Little did I know, this badge would prove to be even more frustrating. After the Pressure incident, I noticed a peculiar badge on the list. Ether's Edge. On the outside, it looked like a simple hobby, but you know what they say, never judge a book by its cover. It's a nice and crisp 6 AM on a Saturday morning, and I'm playing a random Roblox hobby with 0 players. Alright, let's go. So basically you have this platform, and you just need to summon this platform and obby. Alright, first fall. No! What is in here? That's just cats. Hello? Whoa! What? Why am I on the floor? Hello? What? At first, I was pretty confident I could beat this faster than Winter Apricity. However, when I saw the second part of the hobby, it all started going downhill. Guys, let me crack one open.
Alright.
That was not a beer, by the way. Oh. No! Fuck! Am I stupid? Where is the platform? Oh my god! Yo! Nah, I thought I was dead, bro. What?
What the hell?
No, dude. See, I tried to dodge the kill. Yo, Krill, I swear. I'm about to eat some more carrots. Krill, I'm gonna kill you, bro. I just fell because of Krill. Nope. I'm unfriending him. What? While trying to get this badge, I started contemplating whether I'm actually this bad at obbies. Which is obviously not true, guys, you already know. Oh my god, I made it. What? But still, it felt like I lost half of my skill while trying to beat this. Thankfully though, it seemed like I recovered that skill right when I needed it the most. Alright guys, this might be it. Oh my. Oh, whoa, whoa. Bro! Got it. Alright, what is this? I did fumble terribly. Please. Please, please! Yes! 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 I beat it. What the? Yo, I'm not even gonna say anything. Overall, this badge is just an obby with a gimmick, nothing special. Not something I would recommend in particular, as it did make me pretty mad. What I would recommend though is this next badge. Formidable Mental Fortitude. Sounds scary, but it was actually one of the most enjoyable badges on the list in my opinion. In this game, you have to climb to the top of the mountain in under 420 seconds using a really buggy pickaxe to pull yourself up. The moment I joined this game though, I instantly knew this was my type of game. Alright, so the next game is another hiking game. Alright, I'm just gonna try to complete it normally for the first time. Then I'm gonna try speedrunning it. Holy, this is impossible. What? Whoa, whoa. You know, this game is actually pretty chill. Oh! What? Alright, bro, I'm muting the music. It's kinda annoying.
What? Oh!
What the? Game is so buggy, bro. I can't believe it. Like... What? Hello? Oh, okay. So I go jump.
What?
Wait, what? Jump, shift, lock. Oh! Bro, what?
Whoa!
Move! What is bro doing? Oh, yo. Remember, guys, slow and steady wins the race. But how did I even figure this game out that fast? The answer is I have no idea. It just clicked. But I did watch a pretty good tutorial from the one that shall not be named. After watching it, I quickly grasped the mechanics of this game, and I just started climbing like there was no tomorrow. So I've got like 20 seconds. Oh, we got like 15 seconds. I don't think we're gonna make it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We made it! Yo, 2 seconds to spare. Oh my god. Nah. This game is actually sick, bro. This badge was really fun, and if I had to give it a rating out of 10, it would be a strong 9. If only I knew that this kind of badge would come once in a blue moon. Balance Pro, a name that would petrify even the best players of Roblox, and a badge that I would dare to conquer. Contrary to what you might think, this game is actually really polished. The developers made a really fun platformer game where you play as a rolling ball. Now here's the problem. The badge requires you to complete all of the levels in this game. Not an issue when you're a pro gamer like me, but for some reason the owner decided to make the last levels as annoying, frustrating and difficult as possible. So it's not really about the game, but the levels. And the levels themselves were pretty easy up until until I reached the level called Fan Even, or whatever it's called. I did not know I could get this mad at a video game. Oh my god, I'm starting to not enjoy this game as much. No! Is this a joke? Bro, this level is so bad.
Why so serious?
Genuinely don't want to play this
Pizza!
Now, this was not the end. After Fan Even, I breezed through the next levels. Then I came across level 32, Do Not Touch, which I gave a more fitting nickname, Fan Even 2.0. This is arguably, in my opinion, the hardest level in the game. This is gonna take forever. I'm never playing this game again. I'm gonna, like, crash something. I'm going. Miraculously, I fluked the ending of the level. Oh my god! While getting this badge, I was thinking, how did the devs mess up this badly? Which is funny, because when I started playing level 33, I met the owner of the game. I immediately told him my thoughts so far. Bro, you need to nerf level 32. Sorry, but I won't. The owner of the game just called me bad. He said, as soon as you reach 32, the next levels will stay as hard as 32. Keep this in mind as we go forward. Anyway, I beat the rest of the levels without much issue.
Hey, Brody! Brody, hold on.
And I left the hardest level, according to the game, for last. It was by far the most skillful level in the game, having a lot of choke points and causing me to loop fail for hours. Nevertheless, after a lot of practicing, I finally beat it. I mean, what was that? We got it, guys. We got it. My thoughts? Well, some of the levels are really unbalanced. This in turn made me really mad, which is sad because the game itself isn't actually that bad. And Builder, if you're watching this, keep up the good work. The next couple of badges weren't that interesting, so we're gonna go through them quickly. Dreams of Dystopia was next on the list, and it required you to beat a pretty hard timed obby. If you don't know what that means, it's basically an obby, but you have a set time to complete it until you die, similar to Flood Escape. Now, I was already familiar with these type of games, so I was just about to start cooking as always, but it turned out to be pretty hard. Not too hard though, as I did complete it in about 6 hours. But then I forgot to record it. No! I wasn't recording your... Yeah, I decided to rebeat it again, but this time while recording. However, the song for this obby is probably copyrighted, so I have no idea why I did this, as I cannot even show the completion attempt. Anyway, this badge was pretty fun, and getting it would prepare me for the finale.
Foreshadowing as a narrative device.
But for now, I decided to calm down a bit and beat something easier. The Purple Coin Challenge badge. It looks easy. You just have to get these 200 coins while jumping over some obstacles. But then you suddenly need to click falling squares or you take damage. Now you need to run in circles, do quick time events, solve mathematical equations, escape from your shadow. And at that point, the gameplay looks like this.
I have the right to hold the phone.
So after 6 hours, I did give up on this badge because it was just terrible. The next badge, however, might have been a mistake by the list owners. This is Ocean of Gore. I'ma be honest, I don't even know how I got this badge. I thought this was going to take ages because you have to look for a proper server with good players in a game that averages around 10 players. On top of that, you have to complete a map on the hardest difficulty. But after finding a server, this is how it turned out. What? Oh my Lord, have mercy! Whoa! This is so funny. There's just a... Oh! What is... Ow. I died. What? I got one tap! Now I did die on my first attempt, but basically 30 minutes later, this happened. Yo, he's almost dead, he's almost dead. Please, kill him. Yes, yes! Let's go, bro. This badge is probably going to get removed, because it legit took me only 1 hour. I've got no complaints though, the game is pretty funny. AP the Perfect Run is the worst badge I've played so far. This badge was the first one to make me think about quitting this challenge. To get it, you need to beat this unfair platformer level with kill bricks at every turn while holding yourself back from punching a hole straight through your monitor. I mean, just look at this. The game looks awful, the controls are uncomfortable, and your character literally has no animations. I'ma spare you the details, but I got pretty mad. Oh, that's cool. So who's messaging me? Okay, well, now I know you need to dash there. Bro, I'm so bad. What? No! What? Ah! What? Yo! I hate myself. Oh my god! No! Why did it jump? What? I'm so bad. No! Oh, yo! I did not see that. Yes! Holy shit, bro. Overall, pretty good badge. No, I would not wish this upon my worst enemy. Wait, why did the counter go down? Oh, right, I forgot to tell you guys. Winter Apricity has been removed from the list because someone found a way to cheese the map. And also the leaderboard moved up, so I need to get 2 more badges. So that's pretty cool. At this rate, this challenge might take me my whole life, so I started planning. And I came to the conclusion that to complete this challenge, I would have to accept the help of others. You see, some badges on the list are teamwork badges, which require multiple people to complete. And this is why I decided to join a group to complete my next set of badges. In this case, I was in a team to get the badge Hard Endless 2000 from this Doors fan game. Now, usually, you would need to complete 1000 rooms if you're starting from the checkpoint. But if you have a game pass, you can start 250 rooms from the finish line. Pretty pay to win if you ask me. Alright, let's go. Bro, the guy that was supposed to carry us died! I'm the only one left! What? I lagged! Hello? Are we good? What? That's just great. I can't see anything. Grab the cake. Grab his cake.
I beg your pardon.
Oh! He's actually doing it all. One room left. GG's. GG's. We got it. While I did get the badge, I couldn't help but feel like I didn't do anything and just got carried for the badge. Surely this won't haunt me in the future. I also got help for the next two badges. First one being Guardian Nightmare from the game Realm of the Nine Portals, a 7-year-old game. And to get it, I had to vanquish the Nightmare Guardian Sentry. But before all of that, I had to complete 3 realms on normal and hard mode, which was actually pretty painful, and I would not have done it without my teammates. I got this guy to carry me in this badge. Sorry if I'm speaking. Melbourne weather's weird. One time it was hailing, then 5 minutes later, clear sky. Some kid typed it. 4:36 seconds. The Porsche that was just soaking had dried completely because of the heat. Oh my god, what is happening to my screen? Yo! My toast is cold and it This is like the crushing machine. As for the boss, it was a nightmare. Get it? Nightmare Century. I had to defeat this terrifying boss with a flimsy sword. Maybe we hit the Oh hell no! Yeah! His attacks were unpredictable and it felt like he was always one step ahead. How am I getting hit, dude? This is making no sense! That is until I learned that you could bait his attacks and cheese him. So I made quick work of him. Yo, I beat him. I beat him! I beat this terrible boss fight. As for the second badge, it was actually in one of my favorite games on Roblox, Isle. So you could say I was pleasantly surprised. That didn't mean that I wasn't doing this in a team though. In short, you have to do the hardest ending in only 2 in-game days, which is quite a feat to accomplish. However, I didn't really contribute to the cause, doing only the easiest tasks while the real players did all of the hard work. GG's. We did it! Let's go! There's the badge. There we go. After a couple of attempts, I got both of the badges pretty quickly. Almost too quickly. Wait a second. I obtained 3 badges? Oh, right. After I obtained these 2 badges, they re-added Winter Apricity. So at that point, I felt like I was on top of the world. And after getting some of those badges, I decided maybe it's finally time to do a badge by myself again. The True Railgun Obby, one of the easiest badges, which turned out to be another obby with a gimmick, was the next on the list. Only if I realized that this would turn out to be one of the worst decisions in this challenge. For a while, I practiced this badge until I felt like I was ready to do actual attempts on it. Alright, I think we're ready. Let's try with no checkpoints now. But doing it for real was a whole different story. Suddenly, I encountered some problems. Where are you shooting? Are y'all seeing this? What? Oh, no. Yeah, this game was pretty buggy, and that started to really piss me off. Hello? No. Am I out of ammo? Hello? No! No! At this point, I stopped recording my runs because I was starting to lose hope. I am losing motivation each attempt, and that meant that I had to beat this fast. And after a couple of days, I finally reached the final stretch. It took me hours to get to this point, so I have to make this attempt count. This was the closest I was to giving up on this challenge. I've had moments before where I didn't really want to get a badge, but I never had the urge to actually quit. This time was different. I took a break and came back to the badge, knowing I would probably fail, but that didn't matter. I wanted to do it. No, I had to do it. Because when you're at rock bottom, the only way is up. Yo, please. Sorry if I'm not commenting. I just want to beat this. No. Yeah. Oh my. Oh. Yeah. Yes. 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 Oh, I'm shaking, bro. I'm actually shaking. I swear I'm at like 200 beats per minute right now. I think I'm having a hard... Oh my... Yo, screw you, bro. 360. And that's how I broke through my biggest mind block in this challenge. There was only one badge left, and nothing could stop me now. The final badge that I decided to do was Excellence of the Horse. This is arguably the easiest badge on the list, even your grandma could probably do it. So I joined the game with one mindset, to finally finish this challenge. If you see this symbol and you're not an expert, just leave, okay? Who do you think I am, bro? Lord have mercy. Alright, let's just go for it with 0 tutorials. I mean, how hard could this be, right? Oh, why are we jumping on chocolate bars? What the? Yo, what did I just do, bro? No best, no best. There we go. Yo, this is pretty sight readable on. Holy crap, dude. So how are we still going, bro? Let's try to hit this wall jump. Whoa! Calm down, bro. Oh! Alright, hit the long jump, please. There we go. Is this the end? Is this the... No. How fast was that, bro? How fast was that? This badge took me 30 minutes. Anyway, guys, I think we made it. Wow, that was fast. I guess it truly is the easiest badge on the list. I did it. I'm finally on the leaderboard. Well, that was something. Despite all the hardships, I pulled through. But I guess that's it, though. I really appreciate you staying till the end, and thank you for...
Connection terminated.
You really thought I would end it like that, huh? No, this is not the end. We're not done yet. There's something I've been working on this whole time. Something big. Something that would prove I deserve this title. You see, I really felt bad with the badges that I got unfairly. I mean, if you can just get carried, then what's the point? Every single badge has a difficulty rating. And every badge that I got up to this point was only a 1-star, or even easier. Master of Difficulties is a 3-star badge that I've been practicing in the background this whole time. It requires you to beat every single obby difficulty from easiest to hardest without dying. This was way harder than anything I've done before, and I knew it. So it was finally time to find out if I'm worthy. I died at the second to last map, but that only meant I was getting close. Okay, last map. If we beat this, we get the badge. If we die, we have to do everything all over again. What I said was true. This was my first time getting to the final and hardest map. If I died here, that would mean I have to beat all of the 6 previous maps to get here. But what happened was... well, let me just show you. Oh my god! Oh my god! There's no way! There's no way, dude! Oh my god, we did it first try, dude! Holy shit! Oh my god, I'm shaking. What the f***, bro? What the f***? Thank you for watching. No, I'm joking. What? Yes! We got it! We got it! What the f***? Oh my, we got it! We got it, guys! We got it! Stream prayer. Master of Difficulties. Master of Difficulties, dude. Oh, I actually can't believe we did it. First try too. What? I beat it. After many badges, some better, some worse, I completed the hardest challenge of my career. And even though I will probably fall off the leaderboard at some point, and people still might say what I did isn't really impressive, I did it for me, and that's all that matters. Because when you're faced with this seemingly impossible, that's the exact moment that you have to keep going. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.